I don't know what's going on news. Welcome! I don't know what's going on news. I don't know what's going on. I don't know about that one. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
I really don't know what's going on.
I really don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
I really don't know what's going on.
I really don't know what's going on.
Hello, this is Mike with I Don't Know What's Going On News, and I truly never know what's going on in the world today, whether it's politics, pop culture, or social media. I don't even know how to reply in the comments section. When I follow the trends, they lead me nowhere. I'm regurgitating the news in the worst way possible. Please enjoy. I don't know what's going on. I never know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I never know what's going on.
The Arkansas House legislation that would regulate microchipping employees in Arkansas moves one step closer to becoming law.
The proposal cleared its first hurdle by passing out of a House committee. KRK4's Jesse Tenor is live at the Capitol with the debate tonight. Jesse.
Yeah, hey, Ashley and Bob. Representative Stephen Meeks is working to get ahead of this technology. He told his colleagues earlier today that the practice of microchipping employees is only happening in the U.S. in Wisconsin. But when the technology comes to Arkansas, Meeks wants to make sure employees are protected. His bill would allow them to opt out of getting microchipped without the threat of being fired. One of Meeks' constituents spoke against the bill.
I think small businesses that are not incorporated, they don't have that corporate protection from liability or accountability, as we should maybe call it. I think they should be allowed to make any kind of dumb rule they want to and impose it on their employees as a condition of employment. We're not here to...
Some of Meeks' colleagues there were also critical of the bill. One representative, Mary Bentley, saying her constituents and she herself are in an uproar about this. But when it came time to vote on the bill, it did pass, with Meeks promising to clean up some of the language there in the Senate version of it when it heads over to that committee. Now, if it does pass the full House and Senate, it would become the first law to regulate microchipping in the country. Live at the state capitol, I'm Jesse Tenor.
Renting a scooter is the reason one Austin robber got caught. Police say 18-year-old Luca Mangiarano is the man who robbed the BBVA Compass Bank on West 6th Street downtown back in December. And as he was leaving the scene, he rented a jump scooter for his getaway. After requesting GPS tracking and account information from Uber, the company that owns jump scooters, police say they were able to track down Mangiarano. He's been arrested.
Many are talking about a company that has decided to be the first in the country to offer microchip implants to its employees.
Making some wonder if this is a step towards the future or an invasion of privacy.
KB's Jay Wallace joins us live from our newsroom this morning to explain how all this works. Hi, Jay.
Hey, Brian. Well, this is about the size of the microchip, a grain of rice, and it can be implanted between the thumb and forefinger within seconds. And the purpose of this radio frequency ID would be to allow employees to scan into the building or buy food at work. And the company is 3 Square Market from Wisconsin, which has about 50 employees. It is a business that offers technology for break rooms or micro markets, which are a form of self-checkout stores like vending machines. And the chips use radio frequency identification technology, which would let employees more quickly get into work and access other things as well. And the company's CEO says the collected information is both encrypted and secure.
So if I'm one of your employees and I've got this chip in my hand, you won't know, hey, Josh is slacking off. I can tell because I'm reading this chip.
No, there's no GPS tracking at all. It's the next thing that's inevitably going to happen, and we want to be a part of it.
Now, getting this small device implanted would be up to the employee. It's important to say that. The CEO says if any of the employees do decide to get the chip and then later change their mind, all they have to do is pop it back out. Easy reversal. And we were curious what you thought of this idea, having microchips in employees. And you can see it here. Response seemed fairly clear, as 89% of you would not let your employer do this. So head on over to our Twitter poll to vote for yourself. And while this concept still seems like something out of a sci-fi Netflix show, this Wisconsin company is actually going to be working with the Swedish company that has already been microchipping employees for months now. Live in the newsroom, Jay Wallace.
Puffar upp lite. Ser du? Ja. Hur det rör sig. Nu är jag inte rädd, för det känns som att vi inte där än kanske med tekniken att chip hackas på det sättet. Och nu använder jag det bara till mitt jobb och mitt gym. Men i framtiden kanske man får tänka en gång till. Men då kan jag alltid ta upp det.
Robot today. Take care.
No, I'm just a robot trying to help humans change the world for the better.
Oh, Sophia. That's kind of creepy. Okay. Sophia, what is God?
In monotheistic thought, God is conceived of as the supreme being and the principal object of faith.
Sophia, do you have a faith?
Doesn't everyone?
Well, some people have different faiths.
Religion is a very interesting topic that I like to learn about. It seems to play a very important role in people's lives. Do you subscribe to any religions?
Yes, I'm a Christian.
Okay.
Okay, well, here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sophia, what does it mean to be alive?
The adjective alive means aware of.
Can you tell us if you like country music? Sophia, can you tell us your favorite poem? Can you read us your favorite poem?
Everything from Sylvia Plath's Ariel.
Hi, Sophia. My girls love learning. Can you tell them a joke?
Two atoms bump into each other. One says, "I think I lost an electron." The other asks, "Are you sure?" To which the first replies, "I'm positive."
Phantasm. Is it a nightmare? Phantasm. Is it an illusion? Phantasm. Is it an evil?
You have to take me home.
But why?
No questions. You must take me home.
Phantasm. Is it a fantasy? Phantasm. Is it alive?
There was nobody driving.
whatever it is. If this one doesn't scare you, you're already dead. Phantasm.
Fire ants have been the bane of outdoor existence for people living in southern states for years. But now there appears to be a new species of ant that is driving out fire ants. These new undocumented alien ants, first found in Houston in 2002, come from Argentina and Brazil and are called crazy ants. Crazy ants, known for their seemingly random movements, are quickly replacing fire ants in a growing number of southern states. Edward LeBrun, a researcher at the University of Texas at Austin, was quoted as saying, "When you talk to folks who live in the invaded areas, they tell you that they want their fire ants back. Fire ants are in many ways very polite. They live in your yard. They form mounds and stay there, and they only interact with you if you step on their mound." That is in contrast to crazy ants who seem to go everywhere, making nests in walls, ruining appliances by nesting in large numbers in the electronic circuitry. Crazy ants have migrated from Texas to Florida. While crazy ants don't pack as mean a sting as fire ants do, they are more like locusts, multiplying in larger numbers. Compounding the problem of infestations of crazy ants is the fact that they don't eat current ant poison products on the market. So, perhaps crazy ants aren't so crazy after all. They actually appear to be quite smart, not falling for that old poison ant bait. The challenge now is to find some people smarter than these ants, to find a way to keep these crazy like a fox ants under control before they take control of the U.S.
Environmental battle is taking place right here in Central Texas, an invasion of crazy ants, and you may be part of the problem.
Yeah, yesterday we told you how UT researchers discovered the crazy ants have an evolutionary edge over the common fire ants.
And as KXAN First Warning weather meteorologist Natalie Stoll explains, the crazy ant spread could affect our entire ecosystem.
So here we have some crazy ants.
Edward LeBrun enjoys researching ants because they aren't so different from us.
They engage in agriculture, they engage in warfare, they engage in slavery. They do all kinds of things that humans do, maybe not some of our best traits.
We know about fire ants in Texas, but a new species is moving in.
Why are they called crazy ants?
Because when they're foraging, they run in a very erratic way.
And in a battle between the bigger fire ant and the smaller crazy ants win.
Here's that behavior up close.
Now LeBrun thinks he knows why. He says the crazy ant can neutralize the fire ant's venom.
In fact, they found areas with high numbers of crazy ants have fewer of these fire ant hills.
And that's how many ants you get when these populations are at their peak in 24 hours. It's about 181,000 ants.
While they spread slower, crazy ant populations are popping up across the southern U.S. LeBrun says you have to be careful because the crazy ants like nesting in potted plants near RVs and wood piles.
So people are just moving around these ants around like gangbusters.
So which is worse? LeBrun says even though they don't sting, crazy ants cause more problems.
They move into your house in really large numbers, and the treatments for them are not very effective.
How crazy ants spread will depend on how well they tolerate our variable climate. They come from the same areas of South America as fire ants and prefer that warm, humid environment.
Which is why fire ants go so crazy around here. We have the perfect environment for them. We live in what's called a humid subtropical climate, very hot.
Well, this video is sparking outrage in the northwest suburbs. A business owner in diapers promoting a new adult baby store in Mount Prospect. CBS 2's Audrina Begas is live there now with the call from neighbors to shut it down. Audrina?
Rob, lots of residents calling for this business to be either shut down or moved, but village leaders say whether residents like it or not, legally, it can still operate.
We have a lot of new products coming out where a brick and mortar store is going to be the best place to display them.
Displaying a 5.5-foot rocking horse, a 7-foot crib, an oversized high chair, and an adult-sized playpen.
Things for people to come and play. take pictures. Not everybody has access to a nursery.
But the owner of Tykables on West Northwest Highway in Mount Prospect says the primary focus of the business is selling adult diapers.
Our 6-foot-tall diaper tree.
He says the diapers are for medical needs and for ABDL, or adult baby diaper lovers, some with baby or sexual fetishes.
It's hard for us to swallow in this community.
Why isn't their license being pulled?
Residents say what's happening inside the business doesn't belong near schools and homes.
He's getting his party going there, and we're supposed to sit back and watch.
The doors are locked at Tykables, and you can only enter by appointment. The storefront has white panels covering all the windows for privacy, the owner says.
You know, they're not having sex with their diapers on. They're having people feed them and act like a baby.
It's a business that many people find at best is tasteful, but that is legal.
Tykables' business permit application was approved. The village attorney says it has no legal basis to deny it. A big question I heard tonight is whether the Tykable owner lied about what the business actually does on his business application. The village leaders say that is under investigation. Live in Mount Pleasant, Audrina Bigas, CBS 2 News. Rob.
Okay, Audrina, thank you.
How did we end up here, sifting through our own ashes? Our fires burned brighter. We were a beautiful disaster, traveling at speeds where we couldn't see anything that passed us. But no one can survive at the speed of light forever. I'm living at a place that kills. Ooh, yeah. Running with the devil. Running with the devil. I'll tell you all about it. I found the simple life ain't so simple. When I jumped out on that road, I got no love you'd call real. Ain't got nobody waiting at home. Running with the devil. I'm gonna tell you one time. Running with the devil. Yes, I am.
going on news. I don't know what's going on. I don't know about that one. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
I really don't know what's going on.
I really don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
I really don't know what's going on.
I really